Guys, we're back. Sorry about that. We had a little technical
things happen.
I'm here. Hi, it's Jazz. Yep, things happen. I'm gonna flip. Hi, thanks for coming back. Thank you, Celeste. Okay, so I'm gonna flip this back around so you guys can see the ladies.
Yeah. Thanks, Celeste.
Yes.
Thanks for coming back.
Thanks for coming back.
How are they open the frame? Forward or back?
Honeycomb joined.
Oh.
Talani, how are they in the frame?
Can't see Ray.
It's lagging because technically I'm a watcher. I'm not right here. But it's good.
Oh, you see? I'm asking, do you see them?
You have to pull it back a little.
Pull it back.
Yeah, and maybe, I think what made it tip, we were trying to get more of our heads.
You want up some?
Yeah, that could work. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah,
How's that look?
that's-
You got
that's
some.
good.
You like the way you look? You're good.
That's better.
Okay. So in case you guys
long
missed
day.
it, you have Wanda and Ray who make up Kiti Mezani, and there's a third person named Jay. And the next question I wanted to ask you guys: what inspired you to start Kiti Mezani?
Well, a couple things. I've always been interested in furniture. I remember in furniture and remaking furniture. I remember when I was in college, I was buying furniture, nice pieces that I would find in thrift stores and things like that. And my mom was always into getting drapes made and things like that. And she had upholsterers, and there were a lot of upholsterers around when I was younger. And wherever I went, DC, New York, I could find people that would reupholster furniture for me. And so I think so even for my own house, I would, have pieces that I might have reupholstered. I went to school with a couple guys who reupholstered furniture, so they were plentiful, so it was easy to get that done.
So you didn't always just buy anything straight from the store. You were already doing things sustainably, upcycling, all this.
For the most part, yeah. For the most part, yeah.
Not just because of money, but also because you liked it.
I like to choose what I like. I like to choose my fabrics and things like that. So, so I think, and I was doing that a little bit. And then COVID hit, right? And you couldn't go anywhere, but the thrift stores were open.
Yeah.
And so we'd go, you tip out with your mask on and find some things. And the house was getting full of furniture. And I have a good friend that I went to high school with. We used to hang out. He did all my upholstery. He's now in our showroom. He does upholstery in our showroom and does some of our work. Okay. But it was something that we just decided we could do. This could be a business. Yes. And the other thing is, I always wanted to, because we always talk about we don't have any businesses. We don't have any black-owned businesses in our community. What does it take? What does it actually take to run a full-on accounting,
furniture,
legal, all the back office stuff,
yes,
right? And so I'm an attorney, so I would handle the legal part. Rachel's marketing, and Jay is design, and so we brought all those skill sets together.
Nice.
Now Ray has become also back office accounting and website stuff.
Yeah,
She pretty much does everything.
Yeah.
But so we brought all that together and created this business, and so here we are in High Point. We've been to, we go to High Point Furniture Market, scope out what's going on, what's kind of trending sometimes, even though we like a lot of traditional stuff as well. And it was our plan, or probably my idea, to introduce, we would see furniture and I'd say, I want this fabric on it, or I want that fabric on it. I don't want what they tell me I should have.
Yeah.
And so I had a desire to bring in textiles from the African diaspora.
So that's where,
Africa. Yes.
And that was kind of going into my next question. Not to cut you off.
Okay, sure.
But I wanted to talk about that. How did that begin with you guys' relationship going to Ghana, and why did you pick Ghana? Because Africa's huge. Everybody, we let everybody know Africa's a huge place. So what made you pick specifically textiles of Ghana?
Was it the kente cloth?
Well, no, because kente comes from somewhere else. But we, we started to study, and I started to study textiles, where they come, particularly African-made textiles, and learn that, what we call wax print. It's not wax. People, it sounds like it, but very colorful, beautiful things. And then some of the more traditional fabrics like mud cloth, which is called bologonfini, but here we call it, generally people call it mud cloth. I loved indigo.
I saw that in one of you guys' videos.
Yeah, and but how we went to Ghana is because Jay, our partner Jay, has a friend, god sister, who was living in Africa in Mozambique, and she has a business partner who lives in Accra in Ghana, and they have an organization or company called Black Women Abroad.
Okay.
And so we all got together. It was like, okay, we're going, right?
Yes.
And so we went, and it was a good time because this wasn't like a regular touristy visit. We said, look, we're in business. It's a business trip.
Yes.
You know, we want to visit the textile companies. We wanted to visit marketplaces where we can find textiles, authentic textiles. We met tons of people.
Yes.
Jay and Ray went ahead of me, and they met. They were there for a whole week before me, and they met a lot of folks, artisans. And when I came, we continued and did that.